Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Gala games whose current price stands at the $0.0256 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 1.99%. and in this video I want to give you reasons as to why I think the low for Gala games might be in or will be in very soon, and I want to do that basing my analysis on the Elliot structures, the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. And I want to start my analysis here on the daily chart, where we have been seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And having seen the all-time high in that movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expected next is a movement to the lower side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 2, and we are seeing it right here, making our low at around the $0.023 mark, and there are chances that we might have seen the low for this higher Elliott wave count 2, and after seeing the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a movement to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5. And within a wave 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective movement, and that is what we have been seeing here from the time we got to an all-time high in this corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.023 mark. And assuming that the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2 is in, we can sketch out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.36 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Gala games to do in the next bull market, and I would expect it to get back to above the $1.36 mark in the next bull market. Also getting to the 1 hour chart, because that is where things are getting interesting and give you the short-term scenarios that can play out here on the Gala games chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see after losing the key area of support at around the $0.04 mark, we saw a very nice retracement over here, getting back to around the $0.023 mark, and after making that low, there are chances that we might have started that movement to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3, and that is assuming that the low for that higher Elliott wave count 2 is in. And in a higher Elliott wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that higher Elliott wave count 1 to count 3 to the upper side, and I believe we are seeing such a structure right here. And after making our low at around the $0.023 mark, Gala games has been giving us a very nice bounce to the upper side, having that as the first wave to the upper side, then a wave 2, then I'm expecting a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher. And once we see the formation of that wave 5, we can name that as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliott wave structure that we have right here, after making our high for that first wave, we expected a wave 2 to the lower side, which is a corrective wave, and because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and we have an ABC corrective structure over here. And using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, we also had a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618 in the formation of that wave 2 over here, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And there are chances that we might have seen the low for these wave 2 here in yellow, and we have started the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side, which is right here. And I can give you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.02848 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect Gala games to do in case we continue obeying the Elliott wave structures. And we also see an increase in volume here on the Gala games chart. Also, because this wave 3 to the upper side is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3 to the upper side, and we are also seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave 1, then we might have retest over here in the formation of a wave 2, then I'm expecting a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to complete that higher Elliot wave count 3, which is right here, which is an impulsive wave to the upper side. So let's be patient and continue watching how this plays out, and I'll keep you updated on how these Elliot wave structures continues to unfold. Also taking a look at the volume indicators to see what movements the volume indicator is giving us. You can see we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum, and that would mean maybe we might not be able to continue pushing higher in the formation of this wave 3. Also taking a look at the 20-day MA, we are trading above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, and that means it's giving us support, and that can support us to continue pushing higher in the formation of this wave 3 right here. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 57 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also any movements to the lower side will still be supported. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way. So there are chances that we might be in the formation of this wave 3 and then expect a wave 4 and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to complete the formation of this wave 3 that I have highlighted here in yellow. So let's be patient, and my next target area here on the Gala games is at around the $0.028 mark, and I'll keep you updated on any movements here on Gala games.